It's hot as under titty meat out here. I got a hoodie and I'm drinking a coffee that I got from this new coffee shop out here. It's pretty good. I ain't gonna tell you the type of coffee it is because it don't sound right coming out of my mouth. But anyway, I got 3 days left before I take this fucking test, and I'm not ready. Everybody keeps saying, oh, yo, you never gonna feel ready. No, I've been ready for other tests before. I've been ready for other certifications. I'm just not ready for this one. And because this shit is difficult. I don't care. I've studied everything. I'm gonna continue to study. I'm gonna keep taking the tests. My test is 11:30 on Monday. I'm gonna get there well in advance. Make sure I got my 2 forms of ID. I'm gonna go do my thing and see what happens, man. Before I was stressing about it, I was like, yo, this is it for me, dog. I'm not studying for another test. I'm not doing this to myself no more. I'm not putting myself through this. I'm not. But then I was like, I'm gonna give myself a break. I think this test, what signing up for this test has done for me, and what I thought it was gonna do for me, I thought it was gonna help me be disciplined, and thought it was gonna help me set a goal and complete it and have a good feeling about setting other goals. But then if you fail, it's like, why am I even trying to do this at this point where when I'm not even interested? And I think that's kind of what started it too. It's like, I'm not feeling interested in this thing, but let me do something so I can prove to myself that I can complete this thing, but also it will get me interested in doing the cyber shit again, or help me get interested in it again. And actually, I think it's done that. I think it's gotten me, and I've said this before, but I think it's gotten me to the point in the job where I'm applying some of what I've learned, or it's got me paying attention a little bit more and being a little bit more active in my approach. So that's the good thing about what this test has done, which is also one of the goals. So I think a goal is accomplished. It helped me be a little bit more disciplined, where I was consistently studying daily, and I set those micro goals where at first the micro goal was 90 minutes per day, and then it got a little bit less aggressive in the middle of it in month 2. And then in the last month or so, I have been just taking the test, watching videos every day, taking the tests, the practice exams, even if it's 10 at a time, but just getting off my phone from like social media. That didn't really happen, but it's more so I'm conscious of, instead of scrolling, let me take this test real quick. And that's what it's done for me. And I guess it's done its job, which I guess I can be kind of proud of. I don't know. But we see 3 days left. I'm gonna go in and study some more, watch some more videos, take another quiz. I took 3 quizzes last night and failed them all. Some of them were less than 50%. And that's discouraging. But I'm gonna go in, study some more, hopefully get some more mental reps in. I started visualizing today. All my videos are always all over the place. Like, my thoughts are all over the place. I started visualizing today, just this morning, and this is the first time that I've done this. I started visualizing what is it gonna look like, or what is it gonna feel like when I pass this test? What is it gonna look like when I get the notification that I've passed? What is it gonna look like when I see that paper? What is these videos gonna look like after I've passed? So I thought about all of those things, and visualization is something that I struggle with. And the reason why I started visualizing it is because I've been saying I don't feel comfortable and it feels like I'm gonna fail. And I didn't want to put that energy out there. So I'm like, let me see what it would feel like when I pass. And I kind of thought about the other tests that I've taken. The last time I took an exam of this magnitude was the CCIE security written, but I felt like I was so prepared for that test. That's the other thing. I don't feel that same energy, but I when I saw that I had passed, I was excited. And then I was like, all right, now it's time for me to go for the CCIE security lab. So there was still more to go. That was just a part. Getting the CCIE written for security was just part of the path. But it wasn't the full goal. Like, taking the CISSP is the full goal to pass this shit. And then there's really nothing after that, because I read that the CISSP is the equivalent to a master's degree. And if there's another test out there that's equivalent, or in terms of security, or even higher, maybe that will be the next goal when I pass this. See how that happens? I just changed mid-thought. I changed my thought process about, I'm not going to say if I pass, I'm going to say when I pass. So the visualizing helped. And the goals, I mean, I'll take it again. I'll definitely take the test again. That's without even a question. Even if I didn't do the peace of mind, I'm gonna take the test again, and I'm gonna keep taking it till I pass. I just made that decision right now. I just made the decision that if I don't get the result that I want, I'm gonna get the result that I want. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna eventually get the result that I want. Damn, I was talking all that shit 2 minutes ago, and now I'm amped. I've amped myself up and decided to talk myself into spending another $750 and another month of testing. I don't know how soon you can take the test. I think it's 90 days, maybe. I have to look that up. I don't know how soon after if you don't get the results you want, how soon after you can take the test, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not trying to find out, honestly. But I'm gonna have another one of these updates before Monday's test. So I'll probably do another one of these right before, and another one the day of. I'm gonna put that shit the day of. Just overall how I'm feeling and shit like that. So if you're seeing this, wish me luck, man. All right, I'll let you.